Hi you guys. So this isn't a makeup video. It is not a hair video. It's a video about me. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something very sensitive to me. It's really emotional actually. Not to the point it's gonna make anyone else emotional, but it makes me emotional. It makes me uncomfortable, and there's a lot of fear in what I talk about in this video. Some of you may know this about me, and a lot of you may not know this about me, but I have finally came to terms of who I am and what my life is, and I'm okay with that, and I'm happy with that. So here it is. So I am an addict. Yes, addict, like I'm addicted, full-blown addict. I've been struggling with this now actively for the last 3 years, but when I really have to really think about everything, I've been an addict for the last 8 years. My addiction has always been something don't want to talk about, sweep it under the rug, and I like to act like my life is this type of fantasy. I only post on social media what I want to post. I don't talk about the troubling things I go through, nor do I think anyone really does. But I'm tired of living this life of illusions, because that's not my life. And my life today is that I am a full-blown addict. And what am I addicted to? I'm an alcoholic, weed, coke, ecstasy, Molly, and meth. The way my addiction works is that I want whatever you have. And if you don't have it, we're gonna go find it. I don't like to talk about it because I've had a lot of negativity about it in the past. I've had a lot of people disown me as friends, talk down to me, or make lies or say things about me that are not true. I know the facts of what I went through, and I know what it is, and people like to put these illusions or say these things about me that they have no idea about. It's more like the game of telephone. They want to say one thing, tell it to someone else, and then by the time it gets back to me, it's not even the case. It's completely the opposite. I don't talk about it because it's scary, it's uncomfortable, and it's sad. I don't know at what point or who at what point wakes up and says, oh, I'm gonna be an addict. Not me. It took a lot of accepting, and it took a lot of rehabs. Let's be real, a lot of rehabs. I have gone to rehab now 3 times. I've been through detox once. I've gone to outpatient twice. This is how scary my disease is, because it's always right there. It's something I do struggle with every single day. Some days are easier, some days it's harder, but it's hard. It's hard. I finally came to terms with who I am and what my disease is on April 7th, 2020. I have finally accepted that I will always be an addict, and there is nothing that I can do to change that. I hate when people look at me and tell me, you don't look like an addict, you don't act like an addict, you've never been arrested, you've never had CPS. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of things that don't match up to who I am and what I look like, but addiction has no discrimination. It doesn't attack the poor, it doesn't attack the wealth, it doesn't attack gender. Addiction goes for anyone. Doesn't matter what hair color, what your ethnicity is, or anything. Addiction is out to get anyone, and unfortunately, that is my struggle. That is what I deal with. And it is hard. It is hard to come to those terms because that's all that I had for the last 8 years. It was my go-to. It was my best friend. It was my lover. It was my sidekick. It was there for me when I was happy, mad, sad, uncomfortable, any type of feelings. That drink, that drug was right there. It made me, took away any type of pain that I didn't want to feel because I don't like emotions. I don't like to feel a certain way. And when I had something that was so easily accessible to me, it made me feel better at that moment. But in the aftermath, I felt like crap. I don't feel worthy. I feel lonely. I feel hurt. And I hate myself. I hate myself to the point of when I'm using, I'm better off dead than alive. I'm better off being left alone than have someone there for me. It's really scary to go through something like this and to feel like you're alone. Alone. Yeah, I had friends. Yeah, I had family. Yeah, I have my kids. But internally, I didn't have myself. I didn't love me. I didn't want nothing in me to want. And the only thing that took all that away is that drink, is that line, is that pill. Whatever I can get my hands on, that's what I want. The reason why I do talk about it right now, and I am making a video, because I want to bring awareness to this. I don't want people thinking that my life is this type of way or I'm doing all these marvelous things when in reality I'm struggling every day. But in this struggle, I'm okay with it and I'm accepting it. Today, well, more yesterday, on 10/7/2020, I have finally, in my first year, well, the first time in my life, I am now 6 months completely sober off of everything. I have told people so many times in the past, oh, I'm sober, oh, I'm good, or no, I'm not using drugs anymore. All honestly, that was bullshit. It was a lie. Because if I wasn't on weed, I was drinking. If I wasn't drinking, I was doing meth. If I wasn't doing meth, I was on the pills. I was on one type of thing after another. My addiction works like that. I switched off from one substance to another substance because at some point I had to have something in me. I wasn't content with myself. I couldn't do this for me. And finally, my last relapse, I hit rock bottom. I hit my ultimate low. I hit a point where I'm shocked I didn't die. Literally die. And it took everything out of me to pull myself out of it and actually come to terms of who I am, because my disease is a progressive disease. And unlike anyone else, I will die from my disease, literally die. And it's scary to admit that, but that's where I'm at today. And so I am officially proud to say I am 6 months completely sober, not having any type of mind-altering drug in my body. For the first time in my life, I love myself. I adore myself. I put myself first. And I finally find the value of who I am and what I am about. And that part is exciting to me. I love it. I thrive off of it. I now learn how to have fun, how to communicate, how to talk to people, and most of all, build these relationships. It's a better relationship with my kids, with my family, with my friends, and most of all, with myself, because I am the most important person in my own life at this time. If I cannot put my recovery first, then pretty much I'm just bury me now, because there's no way I can get out of this. I can't have one drink. That one drink is already too many. I can't have that one line. It's already too many. And I don't know how to balance things. I don't know how to control any of that. And I don't want that in my life. I've had to change everything about my life. Everything from people, places, to things, to how I act and how I dress, to who I am. To rediscover who I am today has been the most fulfilling thing that I have possibly done. Being sober, There's hurdles, but overall, I'm happier. Every day I have something to live for. Every day I have something to be grateful for. Every day I'm overall, I've never felt so free. And the reason why I make this video, because I want to be free. I want to tell people about my problem. My addiction is my problem. It ruined my life. And I know a lot of you on my page, I know a lot of people have an addiction themselves and they don't talk about it. And that's okay. You will come to when you're ready. And I'm talking about mine because I hope that my story will help someone else's story. I hope because of what I went through will push the barriers of someone else who can look at me and say that she has a problem, so do I, and I'm here to help. I can't help in a lot of ways, but I can always be that support. I can always love from a distance. I can always be that person if someone needs someone to talk to, because someone was like that for me. And till this day, I love that person more than anything else. For them to sit there and to stop everything what they're doing and to be there by my side when I was at my lowest times in my life. So yeah, I am 6 months sober. I love it. I don't plan on going back to relapsing, but I do want to make my story known, and I do want to be myself. And this is me. And this is how my addiction has took me over, and this is how I look. I don't look like your average person because I hear that a lot. I still have my teeth. And I'm healthy. I'm healthy. Some people have asked me to make some YouTube videos about my hair about hair and about makeup, which I'm definitely gonna do. So keep that in mind. But I will be making my own channel eventually on my addiction and sharing my stories, kind of talking about not my whole life, but a lot of good things, okay? We're gonna have laughter, joy, crying, everything in between. We're gonna talk about every relapse that I've gone through, every time I've been to rehab, my detox, my whole experience. And I don't want it to be a sad moment, but embrace these moments because this is what I had to go through to be where I'm at today. And to be where I'm at today, it's freaking magical, you guys. Like, it's overwhelming, like great, and I love it. And so I'm really just, I guess, blogging about my life and where I'm at and kind of embracing it and inviting people to be part of the process, and letting people know that you're not alone. I'm here. I go through what you go through, and I may not show it, but I'm here to tell it now. I'm here to be open with me and my experiences, and really go through this journey, and just like going through this journey together, essentially. So that is my secret. Not a secret anymore, but that's me. And I love me for that. And I wouldn't change it because God doesn't place anything in my path that I can't handle. And because of this scenario, I'm overcoming this, and I'm gonna go ahead and fight through this every single day. But thank you for listening to my interesting life. But yeah, so keep yourself updated. Get to know me on a whole different level than what you guys thought. And let's, yeah, just watch these videos and have fun when you're bored, and let's just enjoy this process, or my process, or watch me go through this whole damn process. But anyways, have a great day. Live your best life. My motto, live your best life, and stay tuned. Bye.